The very famous and very popular acoustic vocal duo, Jack&Rai. They're going to sing two songs, one original and one of their popular hits, and they will introduce the songs to you in a short while. But let's put our hands together for the dynamic duo, Jack&Rai.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Welcome down. We hope you guys have stocked up on your grammar knowledge, because we're going to actually explain to you some aspects of grammar, interestingly enough, that we used in our songs and we completely didn't know we did. And now I just figured it out. I realized that one of our first singles, we actually used a conditional, man. So a conditional clause. So we had a conditional clause and a main clause. So the first song is called the Falala song. For some very strange and frivolous reasons, but
Nothing to do with Christmas.
yes.
But
So let's see if we can spot our clauses in our song. You know.
hey, let's do the song first.
Yeah, let's do the song
And
and
then
then
we test.
then we test you and see how.
Okay, cool.
Do you have your score sheets ready? Your exam papers? Awkward moment. No twisted lovers, no forever endeavors. I'm a sucker for simplicity. No complications and no angry telephone conversations. Seems like yesterday when I learned to be free. Yeah, yeah. So if you wanna fall in love with me, then let's go, let's go. Don't be another one just like the other one. If you wanna fall in love with me, then go. Oh no, I ain't going away, 'cause I'm doing it fine on my own. So what you waiting for now? Just give me your hand and we'll explore the many little kinds of things that lovers don't do or hardly anymore. Your clock is ticking, so is mine. Why put everything on the line? A good old daddy time said we'll learn to be free. Yeah, yeah. I wanna be free. So if you wanna fall in love with me, then let's go, let's go. Don't be another one just like the other one. If you wanna fall in love with me, then go. Oh no, I ain't gonna wait, 'cause I'm doing it fine on my own. Yes, sir. I'm running on a new ground. I'm coming from a new found. Free is what I'm looking into, calling me. So you're taking your time to think it through. I'm moving ahead with or without you. If you wanna fall in love with me, then let's go, let's go. Don't be another one just like the other one. If you wanna fall in love with me, then go. Oh no, I ain't gonna wait, 'cause I'm doing it fine. If you wanna fall in love with me, then let's go, let's go. Don't be another one just like the other one. If you wanna fall in love with me, then go. Oh no, I ain't gonna wait, 'cause I'm doing it fine on my own. I'm doing it fine on my own. I'm doing it fine on my own. Yeah, yeah. I'm doing it fine on my own. On my own. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hey,
Yeah.
Mr. Partner in Crime, a teacher before.
Oh yeah.
So where have we put first conditional in our Falala song, Ray?
Yeah. So first conditional came out. You know, like the line in the chorus that goes, "If you want to falala with me, then let's go." You know. So it's why because it kind of like refers like the conditional clause. You know, if you want to falala with me.
Then kia.
So it's a certain thing. It's a probable thing that's going to happen, referring to the future, your present. So the tenses actually match a first conditional.
Cool, man.
Don't miss. I didn't know that until like last week.
That's right. And again, thanks for the brief to Rita and Jennifer. Hey, shall we give our ladies a big round of applause? Thank you for having us. Certainly a pleasure to be opening Speak Good English campaign this year.
Yeah.
So most of the time I use Ray as I'm the test subject. So if Ray can explain to me, and it makes sense.
Yeah, but I think because I don't know, some people know that my background actually I used to be an English teacher, so English and PE actually. So I love English and sports. So when we came across this, I was like, okay, we take it upon our own challenge to try to match grammar and songs. So the next one we're going to do actually, we're still writing on conditionals. For some reason, conditionals are just fun things. That's why grammar rules. Hashtag on your Instagram, okay? Hashtag grammar rules.
Remember?
Yeah. So the next one, we're talking about a second conditional clause, which refers to something that's improbable. So like for example, something like, if I had time off next week, I would go to Japan. Because I don't have time off next week, so I can't go to Japan. But actually, I might be. But yeah, that's another story. But so. It's something, the second condition usually refers to something that is not probable to happen. Or,
right.
Yeah, so you kind of use the past tense to actually express it for some reason. But yeah, so that is common in a second conditional clause. So the next song is something called If I Had $1 Million, because we don't.
I was quite sure I might have won the Singapore Pool's anniversary draw last week, but no chance.
Yeah, no.
So no $1 million yet.
Yeah. There was once I spent $60 on Toto. I spent $30 on Toto for Chinese New Year, and I won $60. And then I gave him a KFC treat, and then it was all gone.
Yeah, finished.
Yeah. So yeah, if I had $1 million, these are the several things that we would do for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah. Ready, Jack?
Ready. 1, 2, 3. If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
I would buy you a house.
I would buy you a house.
If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
I'd buy you furniture for your house.
maybe a nice Chesterfield or an ottoman.
If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
well, I'd buy you a Proton.
a nice Malaysian automobile.
If I had $1 million, well, I'd buy you love.
If I had $1 million, I built a tree fort in our yard.
If I had $1 million,
Your help, it couldn't be that hard.
if I had $1 million,
Maybe we could put a little tiny fridge in there somewhere.
and then we can invite all our friends like Selena and Kuma over to our treehouse for makan.
I know, and also just spotted Adrian Tam. I think he wrote the teenage textbook some time ago. Big fan of the book.
We love you, man.
We'll invite you for a party if we had $1 million.
If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
well, I'd buy you a something.
not a real fur coat, that's cruel.
If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
I'd buy you an exotic pet.
yep, like a llama or an emu.
If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
I'd buy you John Maverick's remains.
ooh, all them crazy elephant bones.
If I had $1 million, well, I'd buy you love.
If I had $1 million, we wouldn't have to walk to the store.
If I had $1 million,
We'd take a lemon just because it costs more. If I had $1 million, we wouldn't have to eat at Timber.
Why you don't want to eat timber? Timber nearby only, you know.
If I get $1 million, I'll go eat a Shinji or, someplace expensive. I'll fly somewhere and eat.
Okay.
Like Japan.
Where would you bring us, Selena, if you had $1 million for dinner? Yeah.
Why, thank you.
Then we can go hang out at the space bar. Okay, never mind. If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
well, I'd buy you a green dress.
but not a real green dress, that's cruel.
If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
well, I'd buy you some art.
yep, a Picasso or a Garfunkel.
If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
well, I'd buy you a monkey.
haven't you always wanted a monkey?
If I had $1 million, well, I'd buy you love.
If I had $1 million, 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 I'd be rich. Thank you, Jack and Ray.
Give it up for Jack and Ray. Thank you, guys.